For this much-questioned footballer who you and I think has a great deal more to give.
Semedo with the first touch. You can hear from the cheers and whistles around the stadium when it's Barca in possession of the ball. I've got a feeling we're going to be hearing that quite a lot. First touch for Leo Messi, back from his heroic performance for Argentina midweek. Lays that one off superbly to Suarez. Return ball to Messi. It falls to Messi! Just into the side netting. What an amazing opening 30 seconds. And that is a sign of things to come, perhaps, tonight in the Metropolitano. Messi stays down, smile on his face, perhaps, fortunately for us viewers.
10 goals he's got against Cholo Simeone's Atleti since the Argentinian took over. And this moment here when Felipe Luis falls, all week he's been setting up the duel. Felipe Luis saying, we shake hands at the end, but my role is the butcher. Well, the butcher dropped his cleaver there, and you can't blame
Messi, brilliant ball. Alba back to Iniesta. Iniesta trying to get away from Koke, speeding past him, gets into the box, comes up against Gabi, gets the return. Iniesta into the hands of Jano Black. 3 minutes on the scoreboard, and we're yet to see the ball cross the halfway line for Atletico.
One of the things critically that we mentioned coming into this game, would we see cobwebs and FIFA virus?
Again, as you can tell, a good interception from Godin. Here's an opportunity for Correa. Ends up down. Gerard Piqué playing the ball out.
The argument between Cholo Simeone and Valverde about the state of the pitch.
That's right.
With some lovely metaphors, like if I come to your house and I set the table and you shouldn't complain about the plates and the tablecloth, but just going back to the pitch, which Barcelona really care about.
Lucas Digne and Sergi Roberto. Neat turn from Correa. Gets away from Piqué and Busquets. Finds Griezmann, the flag's up for offside. Very, very skillful turn, run and pass there from Angel Correa. There's a poor one from Iniesta. Griezmann in the area, tries the shot. Getting a hand to it, Mark ter Stegen. First corner of the game for Atletico Madrid, and the Metropolitano makes itself heard.
2 goals this season only, even though he's the franchise player. But Barcelona will concede to him tonight if they keep giving him easy chances like that. The Barcelona line, Stegen. And there's the first one where it goes full length. You actually see in that shot how dry the pitch is.
Yeah, because that's Nieguez. He gets away from Andre Gomez. A flick on from Griezmann. Semedo was there to intercept. It's Griezmann once more. Still Griezmann. Still Griezmann, and another fine save from ter Stegen. 2 attempts from the Frenchman to stop. Graham, the talk is that it's 26 millimetres high tonight. There's that earlier stop from ter Stegen. Nutmeg included there from Griezmann. Brilliant save from the German, and you can see the frustration. Picks out Felipe Luis. Carrasco does very well indeed. Saul tries a shot. What a fantastic goal from Saul Nieguez. What a brilliant finish beyond the reach of Mark ter Stegen. The Wanda Metropolitano explodes with joy. 20 minutes on the clock. Saul Nieguez with a goal worthy of the occasion. 1-0 to Atletico.
Carrasco the danger man. Carrasco as Griezmann drops very deep and right. Barca's defence don't quite know what to do with Carrasco, and his movement is on track. Saul, we know, they know, can finish like that, can shoot like that. Here's the moment when Barcelona are undone. Just that slight inside ball. Fine finishing from distance where Stegen gets a full-length dive and can't even come close to touching it. That lands in the side panel, which tells you that it's exquisite. It isn't simply powerful, it's perfect.
Brilliantly placed shot by Saul Nieguez. That's the reaction to the goal. Griezmann goes across and is the first to celebrate with him. It's 1-0 to Atletico. Barca's keeping the ball in play. Carrasco says thank you very much. Takes on a bit too much play on, says the referee. Rakitic taking his time, finds Messi. Lovely slalom from Messi, but he can't get beyond Diego Godin, and Messi is furious.
So even then, I mean, you have to be sympathetic to the referee, because even now, it's so difficult to see, although Gabi's foot is over the top of the ball and catches Messi. But I'll be honest and say I'd need to see it again. Judgment of when to come from the cross ball, from open or set play, ain't the best.
Carrasco plays it short to Koke, gets the return ball, danger here, drives it in straight into the hands of Ter Stegen. The problem for Barca's defence there was they didn't see Koke's arrival.
Whoa, you could hear the snoring from here. Sound asleep, one man marking two, nobody, absolutely pin-perfect pass, whereas Piqué anticipated it and was able to get across and block.
Koke finding Griezmann. Griezmann first time, he struck that like a rocket, but a rocket that was just narrowly off target. They're looking very, very sharp though, Atletico, and Barca looking sluggish. He really struck that, didn't he?
He did. I'm going to say that I'm looking at Stegen's body language. The two fullbacks of Barca will be asked to help Piqué and Umtiti when Girona break on the counter.
Well, earlier today we saw Cristiano Ronaldo wear the captain's armband to score a hat-trick. He felt no more important for the team to gain the confidence of Benzema.
A gesture you've commentated on when very...
Alba at the back. We've got Busquets, Coutinho and Rakitic, according to the graphics department anyway, in midfield, with up front Dembélé, Leo Messi and Luis Suarez. On the bench, Jasper Sillas and Andres Iniesta, Paulinho, Lucas Digne. Said as Barcelona's 11 players line up for the pre-match photo. Tremendous atmosphere in the Camp Nou for this all-Catalan clash. Lining up for Girona, the Moroccan keeper Yassine Bono. At the back, Ramallo, Espinosa, Juanpe. Playing wide, Pablo Maffeo and Dai. In the engine room, Pere Pons and Aleix Granel. Port's terrible incidents in Bilbao last Thursday. We too will honour his memory. Red and blue, Girona red and white stripes. Barcelona will be faces of the Girona players as Luis Suarez gets the ball in play. Unable to get to it ahead of Dai. And finally Girona get the ball away and into the Barcelona half. Samuel Umtiti, he didn't manage to get it away and off the post into the back of the net. Girona go 1-0 up. It's an astonishing start to the game. Pablo Machín off his bench, and quite frankly, the Camp Nou is stunned by Christian Portugues, better known as Porto, on astonishingly good goal-scoring form. He makes it 1-0 with barely 2 minutes on the clock. Barcelona completely caught out there.
Simon, I thought it was an absolute guarantee that Porto would score here today. The degree to which Barcelona allow themselves to be caught heavily upfield. His full-backs were high up. Umtiti had actually done quite well to get that far back as Messi picks up possession.
That's fed through to Suarez. Suarez into the area, and he gets Barcelona right back into it. That's the way to respond to the shock of going 1-0 down at home within 2 minutes. 4.5 minutes on the clock. We've seen 2 goals already. The derby promises.
If the lesson for Barcelona was like, don't let Porto play with that, the lesson for Girona was much simpler. Don't let Messi have free possession. Suarez's name is going to go on the history books, but look at the time and the space. Time and again, we see players crowding Messi. We saw a masterclass from Chelsea, and basically the red and white shirts were standing around going, see if you can pick a pass. And Messi said, oh yes I can. Suarez is in the form of his life. He was never going to miss that. Girona's midfield ripped up the notes that Machín gave them and just said to Messi, we'll see if you're on form. He said, that's 1-0.
Well, it's a real shame for Girona having done the here to the Barca area. Dembélé didn't know how to deal with that one at all. It's picked up again, sent over the top by Maffeo, and the shot in the end not too far off target wall. Suarez steps back, but it's Messi to take it. And that caused problems for Bono. It'll be a corner for Football Club Barcelona. That was
not try things, but his confidence is not good, and his thought process is slow.
Messi, what a superb ball over for Alba. He tries to chest it down to Suarez. The hands cover the eyes because he... Alba inside to Busquets. First time off to Suarez. Suarez turns. Messi in the area. Chips the keeper. Brilliantly saved off the line. Absolutely superb work from Espinosa. But Suarez and Messi are on fire.
That was a version of the old Broadway musical.
Waiting to pull their rival out of position, and this is a great example of it as Suarez picks this one up in the box, tries the shot, gets the rebound after a good save from Bono, who couldn't hold on to it. It falls to Busquets. Coutinho, he can't. Dembele on the ball, driving to the box, gives it to Messi. That's the right decision. Messi's shot rising above the bar. But
how much Girona have meant to us this season, how brilliant it's been to see.
Suarez knocks it down for Leo Messi. Leo couldn't quite find the time to shoot, but he does now. It's 2-1 to Barcelona. Leo Messi, it looked like the moment had gone. Brilliant work from Suarez. Long ball came over the top, gets it down at Messi's feet. Messi seemed to have lost the opportunity, but it's a brave man who says that Leo Messi's missed an opportunity. Ball in the back of the net, 2-1 to Barcelona. The Camp Nou chanting Messi, Messi, Messi once again. And the look on some of those Girona players' faces tells a story, because it's like saying, what are we supposed to do against these guys?
I think they must also be saying, how did that happen, Simon? Because when the chance is originally there and you expect him to bury it and then he does not, there is a moment where the one thing you cannot allow is for him to cut across you onto his left. There are two players there, and both of them stand off. And by standing off, yes, they're only 3-4 feet away from him. But this moment here is when they have to not allow him onto his left. At which point, Bono doesn't look great in his touch to it because it looks weak. But they're too respectful, and that's just awful.
All he likes, everybody here knows who's going to be taking this. Messi with the steely glare. Up he steps, drives it low under the wall, around the wall, into the back of the net. That is like playing Subbuteo table football almost, isn't it? It's absolute genius from Leo Messi.
You used that lovely phrase, you admitted to the world that the Barca players' skills and imagination sometimes make you chuckle or laugh. His face as he's, I lose count now, 500 goals, 600 goals, but his face, he's laughing at a piece of impishness that's come off. He's obviously studied that the wall jumps. Because of the positioning of Bono, if he beats the wall here at all, it's an old... The first time I ever saw that was a Ronaldinho free kick against Real Sociedad in this very stadium, and I hadn't seen the idea, but a daisy cutter.
I think I saw Rivaldo do it.
Well,